and welcome to Base Camp. I'm Pastor Pat.
And I'm Melvin.
Yes, you are. With Thanksgiving coming up, I thought it would be fun to invite Melvin over here to help celebrate the holiday.
Yep.
So, Melvin, are you all set for Thanksgiving?
You mean Black Friday Eve?
Wait, what?
Black Friday Eve.
Black Friday Eve.
Yep.
No.
What do you mean, nope? Everyone knows that Thanksgiving is just to get you ready to go shopping the next day. You fuel up on turkey and cranberries and pumpkin pie so you got enough strength to elbow your way through the crowds to doorbusters in aisle 47. I hear this year that Targmart is selling 107-inch TVs for $25. While supplies last.
Melvin, do you even have a wall that's big enough to hold a 107-inch TV?
Nope. But that's why right after Targmart, I'm heading over to the Home Depot's. They're selling room edition kits for $16.99 while supplies last.
Room edition kits?
Yep. It's pretty much a sledgehammer and drywall. Everyone needs a room edition.
Why do you need a room edition?
To fit my 107-inch TV.
And why do you need a 107-inch TV?
Well, the room edition will look pretty empty without it.
Never mind. Melvin, how are you going to pay for all this stuff that you're getting?
Simple. I'll just put it on my new American Pretty Fast card.
American Pretty Fast card?
Yep. American Pretty Fast. Don't leave home unless you've got it with you.
Catchy slogan. But you do realize that even if you put it on the credit card, eventually you're still going to have to pay for it, right?
Of course. That's why I just asked my boss for a raise.
You mean your new boss at your new job, the one that you just got last week?
Yep. I just went right in there and told him that since he had hired me, he obviously knew that I was indispensable to the company. And if he didn't want the company to go bankrupt, he'd better give me a $50 an hour raise. Otherwise, I was taking my skill set elsewhere.
Didn't you accidentally burn down their storage shed on your first day?
Yep. Taught us all a valuable lesson about fire safety. You can't train that. It's got to be experienced.
So, what did he say when you demanded the raise?
Nothing. He was too overcome with emotion at the persuasiveness of my presentation.
I bet he was.
So I went out and bought a new phone so I wouldn't miss his call when he settles down enough to let me know that I got the raise.
You bought a new phone? How can you afford that?
With my new raise. Whoop, that's him right now. Yep, this is Melvin. Yep. 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 Well, thank you, Mr. McBossman.
So, was that about your raise?
Nope. They were just letting me know that they were concerned for my health and want to help me to social distance from them permanently.
You mean they fired you?
Yep. But that's okay. I've got my new credit card to pay my bills with. No worries. Yep. This is Melvin. Yep. 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 Well, thanks for letting me know. That was American Pretty Fast. They wanted to let me know that I actually should leave home without it. They're canceling my card because I don't have a job.
How did they find out about that so fast?
Apparently, I left my Face Novel social media app open on my phone. It hears everything. Yep, this is Melvin. Yep. 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 Well, thanks for calling. I guess I don't have to worry about my Face Novel listening in on my conversations anymore.
What do you mean?
It also told the phone company about my job. They've canceled my phone.
Oh, Melvin.
Oh, What am I gonna do? Black Friday is ruined. Forget the TV and room edition. I can't even afford to pay rent now. Next, I suppose you'll be uninviting me from Black Friday Eve.
I never invited you to Black Friday Eve. I invited you to Thanksgiving, and I'm definitely not uninviting you to that.
Oh, what's the point? What do I have to be thankful for now? All my stuff is gone.
You know, Melvin, you remind me of a story that Jesus told in the Bible in Luke chapter 12, verses 16 through 21. The ground of a certain rich man yielded an abundant harvest. He thought to himself, "What shall I do? I have no place to store my crops." Then he said, "This is what I'll do. I will tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store my surplus grain. And I'll say to myself, 'You have plenty of grain laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry.' But God said to him, 'You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself?' This is how it will be with whoever stores up things for themselves, but is not rich toward God."
Wait, that guy didn't just lose all his stuff. He lost his life. Do you think that's what I'm losing next?
No, Melvin, that's not what I'm saying. That guy was living for stuff, as much stuff as he could get. And when he finally thought he had enough, which, by the way, almost never happens, it didn't matter, because he wasn't around to enjoy it. He'd been living for the wrong things. And he forgot that even if somehow he was able to get enough and keep it from rusting or molding or breaking or getting stolen, in the end, he still wouldn't be able to keep it. Do you know what gluttony is?
Sure do. It's what I experience every Thanksgiving dinner.
Not really. Gluttony is living for as much stuff as you can possibly get. It means thinking that the more you have, the better off you are. It's putting things and wants above other people's needs and believes that getting more from me is all that really matters. Jesus said that loving God and loving others were the two most important things in life. Gluttony is basically the opposite of that. Instead of loving God and others, gluttony loves self and stuff, and it forgets who it is that is ultimately responsible for providing all my needs in the first place, and not trusting Him to do it.
So living for stuff is idolatry, making something besides God my God.
Yeah.
But I still need stuff to live.
Right. Right after Jesus told the story about the man with the barns in Luke chapter 12, in verses 22 through 34, He said this, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or about your body, what you will wear, for life is more than food, and the body more than clothes. Consider the ravens. They do not sow or reap. They have no storeroom or barn, yet God feeds them. And how much more valuable you are than birds. Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to your life? Since you cannot do this very little thing, why do you worry about the rest? Consider how the wildflowers grow. They do not labor or spin, yet I tell you, not even Solomon in all of his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, how much more will He clothe you, O you of little faith? And do not set your heart on what you will eat or drink. Do not worry about it, for the pagan world runs after all such things, and your Father knows that you need them. But seek His kingdom, and these things will be given to you as well. Do not be afraid, little flock, for your Father has been pleased to give you the kingdom. Sell your possessions and give to the poor. Provide purses for yourselves that will not wear out, a treasure in heaven that will never fail, where no thief comes near and no moth destroys. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also.
I don't think my heart has been going after the right treasure.
Maybe not, but maybe God has been using this opportunity to show you that and get your treasure in the right place. His place. Losing the stuff you lost today, that's tough. But it's better to lose that than your relationship with God. None of it was going to last anyway.
True. Plus, I don't think my landlord would have liked me knocking out a wall to fit in my new TV.
No, probably not. So it's probably just as well that that didn't work out for you.
Hey, yeah! I guess that's something I can be thankful for this Thanksgiving.
Melvin, you've got a lot to be thankful for. The biggest thing being a God that loves us and provides what we truly need, an eternal relationship with Him.
I'm also thankful that He removed those things that were getting in the way of that relationship.
Wow, that is a really good point. It sounds like your treasure is in the right place, along with your heart.
Great! And hey, didn't you say that overeating on Thanksgiving isn't really the definition of gluttony?
Yeah, I guess.
Super! Then I'm gonna go do a little quality control check on all the food you've been getting ready. If you need me, I'll be in the kitchen.
It looks like Melvin has learned his lesson. Hopefully, it's a lesson that we all learn. Stuff is nice, but none of it lasts. And if it gets in the way of what's really important, like your relationship with God or other people, then it needs to go. Aren't you glad we have a God who loves and provides for us what we truly need? Now that's something to be thankful for. I'm Pastor Pat with Base Camp, a ministry of Summit Church in beautiful Bozeman, Montana. You can join us for services every Sunday at 9:15 and 11 o'clock, or continue to check us out right here online. We're on Facebook and YouTube at Summit Church MT, or you can also check out our website, summitchurchmt.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share our videos and comment below. Maybe tell us what you're thankful for this Thanksgiving. I'd better get into the kitchen and make sure Melvin isn't spraying all the whipped cream straight into his mouth again. Bye!
Talk, 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 talk.